EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Washington Commanders.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go from Landover. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Go, Reed! Go! Let's go! Hawk 70, Hawk!
And a strong start on the ground. They'll get 7 on the game's first play.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 2.
Here we go! 79, Panther 11, Panther 11!
Now they'll set up to throw. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Steeler first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Get up! Bronco 80! Ready!
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 35 yards.
That's a 10-yard line.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge, and then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up first and goal.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Viking 18! 70 Lions! Dragon 60! Buffalo 18! 79 Brooks!
They'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
70 range, go!
They'll throw out of the gun. This one intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Top 60, 18, 5 it, ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
19 tight, 19 tight, ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And he'll take it on this. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Steelers are out to a 10-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Here's a 1st carry for their running back. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
to the air now on 1st and 10. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Commanders' 1st down.
2-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Forced to his right. Taking off, and he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have the Commanders' 1st down. Rather by plenty. It was 3rd and 2, and they got 8. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10.
70 Ranger. Let's go now. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco.
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That one is good. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Get it! Cougar 19!
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Panther 11! Panther 11! Tennessee Lions!
Quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's a Steeler first down.
Here we go, set!
They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
First and 10.
Let's go now!
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Denzel Ward in on the tackle. From the 48-yard line. Here's second and 8.
Hey, Kash! Deputy, give him a 18, Pioneer! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's in! Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set! Here we go! Trap 60! Trap 60! 60! Cut 19! Cut 19! Warrior 70!
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll let one go down the middle. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. Has the ball right around the 45-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On the double. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go with him. Go with him.
He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Throwing right. It's taken in. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Sly now for the point after. His kick is good, and the Steelers extend to a 24-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will score. Touchdown, Commanders. His 4th TD grab of the season.
The kicker on for the
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Room to run at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. Good for a Steeler first down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
Peterson's pass. Complete to number 82. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Commanders' 38-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Ready? Deputy Lions. Ready.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Third down and 3.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
18. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warrior 70. Steady.
Now they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here, they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
Down. They'll set up to throw. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
It's a gain of 20.
A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. And he's got his team a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
41-yard line.
Mustang 19. Come 19. Come 19.
Back to the air one more time. Forced out wide. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nick Cross. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Inside the 25. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well to gain a 43 yards. They'll look to throw. Escaping to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Ready? Buffalo 18. Set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He keeps it himself. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring us 3rd down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Set. 70 Timberwolf. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. Moving to his left. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Washington. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Commanders back within 7. It's 24-17.
Commanders 17. Joshua Carty.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Hurt. Down. Steady.
And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
A gain of 14.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Mustang 19. Let's go. Dragon 60. 19 Lion. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Check out.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll get beyond the marker before giving himself up. That's a 1st down.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4 down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Washington.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
To the air once more on 2nd down. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
The extra point is good. And the Commanders will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! Pep, 70 Lions. Warriors, 70.
He'll look to throw. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after-catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Back to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Jacobs. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4.
Ready? Panther 60, go!
Throwing now from the gun. Pass over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will move out in front, 27-24.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
Now a run to begin the 4th quarter on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
19, Cougar 19, 19 tight, 19 tight. Seven Pirates, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Steady.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Rolling to the left. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Washington
This
first
quarterback
down.
has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, but what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
Come 19, come 19. Go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and
Ready?
10
They'll break the huddle.
29-yard
Coming up now
line.
for 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now a give on the ground. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Tackled back at the 33-yard
This play
line.
here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll drop to throw. Going right sideline and complete. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40.
Washington
It is a gain of
Commanders
23
first
yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. Here's a run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
Cowboy 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
For the lead, here is 3rd and goal.
19 Lions. Let's go now. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is caught, side of the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. What a game this has been back in. Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Commanders 31. Steelers 27. Joshua Carty to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Press all 80. Ready, ready.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the set.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd down.
Ready. Ready, Lion.
They'll drop to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos.
Going up top. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long.
Hot 70, hot 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. No street. Buffalo 18.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense. Give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal.
19 Tiger. Bronco 80.
Now, this looks like a design run. Not sensing anything there. Slide to a stop, and it's right at the line of scrimmage.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Commanders 38, Steelers 27.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 10 to 11. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 Light.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. It's second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Mustang 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Again, working deep downfield. And this will be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now pass thrown quickly on the RPO, batted away, and that's incomplete. So they try to get the ball out quickly. The defense was ready, and it brings up 4th down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Intended for number 82. Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set. Dragons. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Chap 60. Chap 60. Mustang 19. Take off.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
60 Bobcat. 72. 19 Light. 7-5.
They'll throw out of the gun. On the run to the right. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 18 Rattler. 60 Black.
They'll look to throw again. Moving outside the pocket. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warriors, 70. Go.
Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.